today's video, we're going to be looking at this. This is the Screen and System Protector from Hori, and it's an officially licensed product. This will fit your Switch Lite, so we're going to unbox it and we're going to go all through it to show you whether you should be picking this up. Hello and welcome along, and just before we get started, a little bit of admin. If you can help out a small channel, I would really appreciate it. If you could hit the like button and subscribe if you're new at it, it would mean a massive deal. It really does help out small content creators like me to be able to grow. If you do things like hitting the subscribe button, it would really mean a lot to me. So thank you. And on today's video, we're going to be looking at the Switch Lite today. So I've got my Switch Lite here. And I've got this. This is the Screen and System Protector. And I'm going to fit that in a minute, but as you saw in the unboxing, I just wanted to talk about these very briefly. So this is an instruction book on how to fit the screen protector. Great. Now this is the screen protector. I'll be honest, it's not brilliant, but it's better than nothing. So it's glossy, so it's see-through and shiny and glossy. It's just very thin. So I've got a matted tempered glass one on here. It's a lot thicker, and that's really going to help with some scratches and some knocks. This will certainly help with scratches and stuff, but not a huge amount because it is so thin and flexible. I said that, it's better to have this on than nothing at all. So it's okay that you get that, so you stick that on first. And then moving over, here it is. Here is the protector itself. So first impressions are really light. So let's get it weighed, and what I'll do is I will get a Joy-Con for comparison. Okay, so this is 64 grams and a Joy-Con is 49, so it's only 15 grams lighter than this. So it's going to add no weight to your Switch Lite. So the first impressions of it being weighty, and it's not a problem at all. Super light, and as you can see, it's completely see-through. All of it see-through all the way around, and it's made of plastic that's kind of about 2 millimeters thick, I'd say. So it's going to offer some decent protection, but as you can see here, it could easily get snapped. I mean, you're not going to be doing this, are you? Because it's going to be on your Switch, but I reckon it could easily get snapped. I've been using it now. I put this on last week. I've been using it all week, and it surprised me. I'll be honest, I was a bit worried because these cutouts here of having to dig my fingers in. When I put it on, I'll show you, I didn't have a problem at all. Okay, so the way you put it on is on the back of the box, it tells you, it says there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points that we need to be clipping in, and that's how we get it in. So you get your Switch Lite, you plonk it in there, you fold it over, and you've got 5 points. You've got 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so these two are dead easy. You just push them together, dead easy. This one on the top, this big one here, is dead easy. Okay, it's these two on the side that are the tricky bits. There's two here. There's one little one there, and there's one there that you just kind of really have to push together. Okay, and then that's it. It's all clipped on. It's a really good fit. It's super slim. So if you're going to be putting it in cases, you're not going to be able to put it in like the official flip case, but you'll be able to put it in most cases because it doesn't really add much thickness to it at all. I'm saying a couple of millimeters either side. So we've looked at putting it on, and now you want to take it off. We've got those 5 points again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The two side pieces are easy. You just stick your nail in there and pop them open. They come off pretty simple, so you don't need to worry about them too much. This one at the top there is just a clasp, so you can pull that off. It's these two here. These two bits here are what really hold it on, and that's a good thing, so it doesn't pop off as you're playing your games. But the way you actually have to take it off, you kind of have to give a bit of brute force, get a nail in and pull it apart. So get a nail in and pull it apart, and then once it's out, you've got your switch out, easy as you like. It's quite good that it doesn't come apart so easily, because I'd hate it for it to be using it and it just slip off. So it is a good thing. It's just if you are going to be taking it on and off quite a lot, it is quite difficult. And then putting it back on is just easy. It's just pushing those 5 points together, making sure that these two in, and there we are, and we're back in. So going over it then, there's obviously cutouts for all of the face buttons and the thumbsticks, as you'd expect. And then on the top, power, volume have a cutout, the event has a cutout, the 3.5 and the game card have a cutout. Obviously your triggers have a cutout. And then on the bottom there, your vents and your speakers, and your power and your micro SD, and a place there for if you're going to be using on any sort of stand, you can put it, get it in there. And then also, as you notice on the back, it's got an included kickstand. So if you pop this out, you have to kind of get your nail under it to pick it out. You need to be careful because it's a bit flimsy. However, having said that, I've used it loads and I haven't had a problem with it so far. And when you place it down, it's a great angle for the desktop. So this is, what, about 40, 50 centimeters away from my head, I would say. It's a great viewing angle, perfect viewing angle. If you're using the switch on desktop and you've got your controller there, perfect angle just to sit on the desk. Really pleased with that. Just be careful with that. And then also on the back, also have these raised bits. They're kind of grip bits. It's more designed for smaller hands, because when you've got bigger hands, it kind of go round it a bit too much, but it's not a bad fit. So when you're holding it, you can hold it, and it does help with the grip to a certain extent. Although it's smooth all the way around, it's completely smooth, it still helps with the grip a little bit. And then on the bottom, I was worried about these hinges here. Can you see these hinge bits are quite big? Not too bad. I haven't had a problem with that at all. They don't seem to get in the way. The only thing is aesthetically they're sticking out a little bit, but that's nothing really. And the main thing that I was worried about was the indentation of the buttons, the fact that they're sunk down and the fact that they're flush with the protector. I was a bit worried about that. I was going to have to dig my fingers in, and it was going to be a bit of effort to get the fingers in and get the buttons in. Not a problem at all. I was pleasantly surprised by this. It almost helps when you want to press that. It almost helps of when you're kind of like fast action games and stuff, of where the buttons are, because it kind of gives you an indication of where these buttons are and where these buttons are. It's really, really nice. It doesn't affect the thumbsticks at all. It doesn't affect the D-pad, pressing the D-pad. Almost helps going around the D-pad. And all these buttons, I didn't have a problem at all, and that was one thing I was really concerned about. So that's excellent. You can pick these up off Amazon for dirt cheap, around 10 to 15 pounds or dollars. I'll leave a link down below of where you can get hold of this. For me, this is going to stay on my Switch. That's how good it is for me. I'm really pleased. It's going to protect it because of the plastic all the way around. It could fit in a couple of my cases that I've got. The main case that I was using a lot of was the foldy one, but I can live with that because I just find this fantastic, and it does show off your Switch because it's see-through all the way around. So really pleased. Go and have a look down below for the latest prices, because as you know with Amazon the prices go up and down a little bit, but it's not expensive. Like I say, it's around 10 to 15 pounds. Really, really nice product. So this is the Screen and System Protector. It's officially licensed, so we knew it was going to be good quality, and it's from Hori. It's made for your Switch Lite. It will show off your Switch Lite on any colour you've got. Really, really pleased with it. Okay, as I said at the beginning of the video, small creators love if you can stick the thumbs up on the video, and if you do subscribe, it would mean a huge deal to me. Okay, that's it then. That was my look at it. Really impressed with this. I've been Console and Tech Accessories, and until the next video, bye bye.